Hey everybody, this is Roger from pistolsnipe.com, and I know it's been a while since I've posted any videos, been a while since I've posted too much content. Basically, social media kind of shut us down, you know, well, let's just call it C3NSORSHIP. Maybe that can make it through. But anyway, they don't like us, they don't like what we do, and that's okay, but you know, they kind of monopoly, so I think it maybe isn't okay, but just my opinion. But here we are. I did get a product that I was kind of excited about originally, and it's from CAA GearUp. CAA Charlie Alpha Alpha GearUp. And I thought it was pretty cool. It's a brace, which the ATF went after, but in Texas, we're safe. Got an injunction. I belong to the right organizations. And besides that, I actually took off the brace part of it, and that's kind of where not quite where the trouble started, but let me share some a frustration first. I bought this unit, this is just a piece of plastic. This is not a firearm, just a piece of plastic, and with some attachments, but it is not a firearm. And so anyway, I decided, you know, go ahead and bite the bullet and get the optic for it. So I got the optic ordered, and then like 3 days later, I get in the email a coupon for like 15 bucks off. Seriously? So haven't even gotten it yet. So I thought, well, you know, give it a try. I email them, and any chance you could kind of apply that, or nothing else, maybe just kind of don't show me an email, something I just bought 3 days ago, but with a coupon that you won't let me use. But anyway, you know, sometimes that's the way life is. But at the same time, I do want to say is that I've worked with a lot of companies in the past, and usually the response is more like, what can we do to make you happy? Especially if you are a return customer, but you know, most people like us, we are return customers. Seldom buy just a one-off, you know. So anyway, and even this, you know, they put it on sale. Maybe that's supposed to be a warning. Put on sale, and the next thing you know, after you get it, 2 weeks later, they got a new version out. Well, in this case, they don't really have any buyer's remorse. I think this version's fine, but you know, hadn't taken to the range, got the optic, and in the process of going through this whole ATF thing, I thought, well, you know what? I'm not sure I really want the brace. I'll try it without. They make this cover that you can put on, and it basically just gets rid of the brace. And you know, again, I haven't tried it, so but anyway, we'll see what goes. But I'm in the process of following the instructions to put this on, and I realized that maybe I need a flashlight here. Trusty old light rolled away, but right here on the bottom here, I'm going through the instructions, and I realized that it's asking me to take that screw out. What screw? No screw there. There's no screw there. I never took it out. So I hit up the customer service by email, Zendesk, and said, hey, you know, I'm putting this on, going through the instructions. I realized I don't have this screw to remove. And they're like, they replied with like, well, you know, you lost it. That's your tough luck. I reread what I wrote to them. No, I didn't tell them I lost it. I told them I discovered it was not there. So they send back, well, here's the specs. Go out and buy one. Well, they gave me the specs to the next screw that's sitting underneath the sight. That's not the same as this screw. The specs aren't the same. And I found this screw, Home Depot and Lowe's were really choices. Only one of them had anything close. I don't think this is really even perfect. I think it's just supposed to be tapered bottom, but it works. But nonetheless, I was really surprised. Normally my response, something like that, we're talking about a screw that probably costs them, what, 2 cents? I don't know, 5 cents? And so, you know, normally what I run into is I you know, compose a polite email, or in the old days, a snail mail letter. What they normally do is they stick a field bin in an envelope and send it to you. Done. No. I replied back to them and said, you know, no, I didn't lose it. If you reread it, I said I discovered it was never there. Never come back with, well, you know, you lost it while you were upgrading. That's not our fault. Dudes, can you even read? Do you have any reading comprehension? I mean, come on, man, what's up with this? Is there a chance I can speak to a supervisor on this? Dead silence. They just quit conversing with me. And considering and I told them they gave me the wrong specs anyway. They never came back with correct specs. So, but I figured it out. I mean, it's metric, but you have to go to that special screw section in Lowe's or Home Depot and hope they've got something like it. And like I say, this one is just close, and it works. But you know, come on, man. So But then I go back to Google and start reading the reviews. Something I should have really done ahead of time, right? And guess what? I'm not the first person on Google reviews complaining about customer service being rude, inconsiderate, not, just not really wanting to do anything to make the customer happy. In fact, a number of people I read were saying that, well, they just want to get your money. Now, you look at the videos on the website and, the owner is like this dude, oh man, I'm, all part of this and all part of you and taking care of everything and oh, wonderful. I did not experience that. So if you are considering buying something from CAA USA, this is called the Micro Conversion Kit, or any other product from them, I would just suggest maybe you do some research, do the Google reviews, not just the reviews on their site. I mean, we got to be honest. Any company, you've got to, are they really going to post all the bad reviews as well as all the good ones? Are all the good ones even real? We don't know. We just have no way of knowing. Google, some of the reviews can be bogus. Some of them can be a competitor trying to shut you down. But if you read them and you get enough details, like I wrote a pretty detailed review, I mean, you can kind of ascertain which ones are legit. So I would suggest if you're considering buying anything from CAA GearUp, that you would do some due diligence on your own before you buy the product and decide whether or not you want to give them your hard-earned money. So that's it for this video, and I will try to post more in the future as I can, but I'm in San Antonio, Texas now. I no longer have the nice acreage up in Illinois, which just pretty much outlawed darn near every firearm I've ever owned. So I'm glad I'm not there, even though it's great property. But I don't have the ability to just walk outside the house and shoot. Now, actually, I can, but boy, the sheriff's office really frowns on it, and the neighbors do too. So I don't do that. But anyway, I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that it has been helpful to you, and I enjoy doing it. So hopefully we'll talk to you some other time soon.